We toast and we say Ashe. Now we move on to this present moment. Today is Ujima. I want to salute each and every last one of y'all on this day of Ujima, the day of collective work and responsibility. I want you to look for that during this day, right? Look at your collective work and responsibility. And part of our collective work and responsibility is learning how to say no, family. This is what the whole YouTube piece is going to be about. Your no is sufficient. Family, we lift it up today. It is part of your collective work and part of your responsibility to learn to say no and mean that shit. Not feel guilty about that shit. Not even every now and then. No is a word of power. Everybody say it with me. No. No. Right? Yeah, we wanted to echo through the digital world this morning. No. Right? Because there's certain things we have to start learning to say no to so that the universe can start saying yes to us. So we lift up on this day and we remember on Ujima our responsibility, and we working on no today, and we say Ashe. From there we toast our children's children onto infinity. We toast them now so that they will remember to toast us tomorrow. Right? And the question we always got to answer is, what are we doing in order to be remembered by our children? Shouts out to Brother Kwame. Thank you for sharing. Last but not least, I toast you. Thank each of y'all for tuning in now and in the future, because I be seeing on the timeline some of y'all be creeping in a little bit later, and I understand. So I lift up the glass to you. I toast you in any special libation or special toast that you would like us to go through. And just like with the ancestors, you can put them on the timeline. I'll come back and get them. Or if you have a special thing that you want toasted, just put it up. I got you. All right? We toast and we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. Ooh. Family, shit tastes a lot better after you take some bitters. Embrace the bitter in life. Alright. So, I got my own little detox formula that we working on. For those that are interested, those supporters of the journey, I have started this month's, this period's brew. Started it right on the solstice. This is going to be a good batch, family. So, here's the detox. Developing a personality all its own. Feel it working. Alright. So, I want to say peace out to YouTube. To Facebook and YouTube. We about to get it in. Y'all, it's going in. Those of you who are not subscribed to YouTube, y'all need to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It'll pop up on the timeline. Just be wary of it. Click subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm trying to build that up as well. Second, you need to do the Nguza Saba challenge, because I'm telling you, in 21 days, you can see some changes. And from that 21 days, you're going to be able to build on something. And on top of that, it's free. You don't have no excuse. I'm giving away all types of shit. I'm giving up meditation techniques, right? Culturally appropriate meditation techniques. Culturally appropriate food combination. Culturally appropriate. I'm going out and culturally appropriating shit. Just like I culturally appropriated the weak. I done culturally appropriated breathing techniques. I done culturally took over movements. I done culturally appropriated, because people don't mind culturally appropriating your shit. I don't mind culturally appropriating other people's stuff. You know what I'm saying? Peace, Miss Sheila. You have a great day. I'll be going off. So I thank everybody. You know what I'm saying? And Facebook, I'm out. I kind of went off on that one right there, right? The culture, But y'all understand what I'm saying, right? So, hey, have a great day. Facebook, YouTube, here's your break. Hmm? Y'all ready? Let's get it. I'm just experimenting with some different camera angles and stuff. All right, so today's talk is, as you have heard, learning to use the power you'll know. Family, listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Your know is sufficient. I know I did a video on this before, but I'm starting to notice that certain people do certain concepts over and over and over, and I guess it's mastery through repetition. So I need to remind myself, and I need to remind you that your know is sufficient. A lot of us are challenged on a daily basis, and people ask us questions and ask us to do things. And a lot of times, when we have to tell people no, even when it's for our good, we feel guilty about it. The question I got to ask you is, why? Why? You know what I'm saying? Not only do you feel guilty, but people are emboldened to ask you for an explanation about your no. And even when you're talking to yourself, you ask yourself for an explanation for no. And for some reason, people believe that they deserve an explanation for your no. But this is the fact that you got to understand, family. You know it's sufficient. One day I came to this point because I was talking to somebody one day. And they asked me for something. And I told them no. They looked at me and they said, why? And I didn't have a good reason. Well, I didn't think I had a good reason. And when I said no, I didn't even think I needed a reason just to say no. But I asked them this question. I said, if I told you yes, would you ask me for an explanation of why I told you yes? He was like, no. Then why my no? Why isn't my no sufficient for you? And I had to think about that, right? Because oftentimes in our lives we run into people who feel entitled. Yeah, a lot of us, some of us, we each got to put our, because each of us are in this position because many of us have been told no before and been insulted, right? You know what's insulting about a no? It's because somebody had the audacity that you may have thought was below you and told you no. And you feel insulted. You feel, as they say in the rap world, a certain type of way. Because how dare you say no to me? This is what's going through people's minds when they're asking you for your money, when they're asking you for your time, when they're asking you for your attention, and you're like, no. Why? This is a great opportunity. Why would you say no? Why would you say no to me? Basically, in the turn, and actually, you can start hearing in your mind, you plead. Why are you saying no to me? You servant. Why are you saying no to me? You serf. How dare you say no to me? Family, I need you to start practicing your no. No is a very powerful word. Say it with me. No. Right? You can feel it in your mouth. It's one of the simplest words in the English language. And not only can, when you say no, in English, every other culture recognizes that you are, in a sense, saying and understand that you are not going to do something. It don't matter what language. Hell, no is no in about 10 other languages. No is, have you noticed that this word is so powerful? And it's so powerful that it's one of the few words that goes through little changes in different languages. Nah. No. 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 It's one of the few universally recognized terms. And for some reason, we don't feel worthy to use it. As individuals and as a group, as an individual, people are able to run the guilt on you, and you weaken your no when you start giving people explanations about why you telling them no. You don't owe nobody shit. When you say no, let your no be your no. No. The fuck about my face. You know what I'm saying? Because when they ask you why, in a sense, it's an insult. You don't owe them an explanation. It's no. If the property that you are discussing is yours, can I have some of your water? No. If it's your property, no. Now what may happen is because you get to see a person's true nature when you tell them no, right? Right? You can see somebody's true nature when you got money and they come and ask for your money and you tell them no. And they expose themselves. Right? When you out on a date and, you tell somebody no. And they want to know why and they start pushing up on you. They expose themselves. And they're not necessarily, they're exposing themselves, but what they're telling you is what they think about you. Deep down, how dare you tell me no? You're not worthy to tell me no. As a matter of fact, you owe me an explanation for why you telling me no. And family, I'm here to encourage you to tell you that you owe nothing. You don't owe people an explanation for your no. No doesn't need to be explained. Once again, I told you no is known in all languages. No. It's known. Right? So now, on the individual level, when we master no, we can master no as a culture. No. As a culture. Black folks, when we say no as a culture, it's an insult. We insult everybody. Why? Because everybody believes that they are above us. So we need to start practicing our no's on individual levels. Right? Then we get on up to the no's as a group. No, that's not going to happen. No, that won't be tolerated. No. No. Right? Part of the issue is like even with some of our teachers in our schools, they haven't mastered the power of no. You know what I'm saying? You feel like, for example, even in schools, you got to say no and explain to the children why you're telling them no. No. Then if something happens, you got to explain to the parents your rationale in telling the child no. No. You know what I'm saying? We got to get to a point in our society where it's okay for somebody to say no. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, it stimulates growth. And now, in our personal lives, we got to learn to say no so that we could make room for the universe to start telling us yes. We say yes to so much shit that we don't have room on our plate for anything else. And by us learning to say no, and by us learning to turn things away, and by us saying no and protecting what was given to us, because sometimes the way the universe works, the universe will give you a key for a certain door that you need to hold on to. And when that door appears, somebody done borrowed the key and you can't get in the goddamn door because you should have said no. You trying to be liked. You trying to be liked. You trying to be loved. You think that love is all about yes. See, we got to learn about real love in our community. Like one of the reasons I'm able to sit here and toast is because I had a grandmother that was able to tell me no. I had a grandfather that's able to tell me no. I had a mother that's able to tell me no. And a lot of us, we look around and we get upset because somebody in your life will tell you no, but somebody else, they'll tell yes. And you feel a certain type of way. You feel entitled. You feel hurt. You mad because they could tell that person yes, but they'll tell you no. They don't love you because they told you no. You're not worthy. And how dare they tell you no? You know what I'm saying? Because actually, and also what it reveals within a person is one, how in a sense they feel about you, but then also it reveals even deeper how they feel about themselves. Right? Once again, my whole life I felt unworthy, and when you tell me no, it's too much. So family, let's learn and cultivate our nose. Strengthen and empower our nose. Embrace and love our nose. Right? Not our nose. Our no. No. Say it with me. No. See, there's no other word that forms in your mouth like no, except for no. I know. Right? But I want you, see, when you start explaining and questioning your no, you weaken it. No is a magical power. No is a protective spell that you weave with your tongue and place the border around your limits, around your expectations. And when you start explaining away the borders, you allow the enemy of mediocrity, you allow the enemy of laziness, you allow the enemy of greed to chisel away at the wall that you have erected with your no. Family, we got to start stopping that shit. Right? So, I'm going to finish sipping on my detox. Took my bitters. I'm going to go back to sleep because I got a couple hours before I have to be where I need to be. Me, my girls, and my son. I got a dental appointment. Y'all know that a couple of months ago, I broke a tooth. This is when we got into the oil daddy. And I've been dealing with the tooth through the oil daddy. As a matter of fact, it don't hurt now. Right? But it's now time for me to get the tooth dealt with. Right? Or at least looked at. But these remedies work. I talked to y'all about the bitters. We're going to have a discussion about the bitters. And boy, I'm putting some shit together for you about bitters. And looking at bitter as a metaphor. We about to build, family. We about to build. Taking this shit to a whole nother level. Right? You know what I'm saying? So, I want to wish y'all great Ujima. And also recognize that today is your day to take your responsibility, your collective work, your responsibility, and start telling those motherfuckers in your life, no. I said no. No. Tell them no. 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 You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all gonna get out there and get reckless and get fired, but you know, it is what it is. Because you got to learn, you got to experience your no, right? You know what I'm saying? The power of your no. Because and just look at people's face when you say no. Look how shocked they are. Like, how dare you tell me no? Especially in this society, right? It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You get You get to rip the mask right up off a motherfucker when you tell them no. How dare you? The fuck you mean no? No. No. Yeah, no. No, motherfucker, no. No. You know what I'm saying? I mean, since you couldn't accept my no in a nice way, no, motherfucker, no. You know what I'm saying? So I toast you, I salute you, I lift you up. I pray that the ancestors will touch your heart. I pray that you find some ancestors like I did yesterday that may have slipped your mind. Toast you in all your relations. And I am out. Thank you for watching the video. I want you to subscribe. Click the bird right there, the fiery bird. And I also have a special video just for you, right there. And for those that want more information about Gye-Nyame Journey, go to our site. It should be right about there.